Hi, I'm Chris Godfrey. I'm CEO of HBA, and I'm here in conversation with Robb Report Hong Kong. I always fight against trends. I don't think one should make reference to trend. And I think what I would hope is that what one seeks to create will always transcend that. For me, any project needs to be of its place. It needs to be deeply rooted in that place. We do always respond to the locale, and that we seek to learn from and build a design language which is honest in its response, authentic in its response. Ultimately, if it is evidently born out of that authenticity, we'll be kind of irrefutably correct. In designing a hospitality environment, it's largely about framing, supporting and celebrating that context. Sustainability and green design are often applied superficially or in a tertiary manner. I am interested in how these principles can be adopted throughout the lifetime of the project. Back in London, I was involved with what was at that time the largest solid timber structure in the world. It was an 8-story high residential tower. It embodied the equivalent of 200 years of carbon offset. It's about making something irrefutably right. If that idea is correct and it's no longer subjective, then it should go forward. In an architectural sense, you can create those inside-outside territories. We convinced the client not to build this big structure in the middle, but to actually disperse the program very gently across a whole series of corners of the site. And then by doing that, we were creating something much more modest, much more engaging in the landscape, very intimate spaces by nestling in there. I was very fortunate in that as a school leaver, as a 16-year-old, I was given an apprenticeship in an architect's practice in the UK. Whereas the print board, you had to read and you had to trace them and learn everything that was on that sheet before you put it in. So it's a passive education. But then if you passed that, you were handed to the most senior person in the company, and it was his job to impart in that next 1 or 2 years as much information as he could. They were literally pairing the bookends of the business together. The relationship and size of the spaces, the configuration, the height, the position of the window, where does the light come, how does it fall on this table, how does it make you feel good? These are all tenets of luxury in my mind. And I always say, if you get the skeleton correct, if it's straight and it's true and it's symmetrical, the skin will always be beautiful. Whatever you add to that is another embellishment. Luxury, and this is my view, it's peace, time and space. Comfortability as in just feeling at one, drink in hand, book in the other, sunset over there. That's about it.